are gonna smooch on the kiss. Or maybe not. Or maybe my experience is just bad for this kind of opportunity. I can see she's trying her best to look as serious as possible, but even she can't hide a good mood. And there is a slight smile on her face. Oh, is she blushing too? That's a sign if she's blushing. Ahahaha, come on Hichan, let's go play some games. Oh damn it, Misha. Me and Shizune were having an intimate moment. You just fucked it up. God damn it. Are they even done setting up? No, but it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Come on Hichan, before it gets too crowded. I swear we should have like VIP access to all of these stores because we're the student council. Walk up to the store, you know, push people out of the way, be like, bitch, I'm in the motherfucking student council, I can do whatever the hell I want. Misha puts her hand on my shoulder and laughs very loud. God. Come on, the prizes look really great this year, really. Wouldn't you like to win some prizes for two cute girls like us? I swear that's blackmail. Misha flashes her best cute look, which is admittedly pretty cute. I look at Shizune expecting her to do the same, but she just looks at me like I'm insane. Misha, stop doing that. Wait, what? Wait, I'm Misha. Hichan, hurry up, you've been holding that piece of takoyaki for like 1,000 years. Ha 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 ha. I like to savor everything that I eat, even this. Without warning, Shizune picks the takoyaki from my hand and pops it into her mouth with a slug. Was she gonna make me take it out of her mouth? Or maybe we're not that sensual just yet. It happened so fast that there was no way I could have stopped it. Before I can even fully process what just happened, Misha bursts into laughter and Shizune smiles at me. Probably the closest I've ever seen her come to laughter. Well, that takes care of that. Wahahaha! Ha 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 ha! Shizune grabs my right hand and Misha grabs my left. You're coming with us. There's a lot to do tonight. You should try harder to enjoy it. Wait, what? What are we doing tonight? Ha 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 ha! Oh, do you have to laugh so much, Misha? Really? Really? It's killing me here. Running through an already sizable crowd of people, we play a game after game. From ring toss to whack-a-mole to games I've never even heard of. We rarely win, but it's fun nonetheless. Hey, do you have that goldfish scooping game here? You said you didn't even want to do that, Hisao. Of course. I didn't know you liked that game, Hichan. Well, I've always wanted to try it. It doesn't seem too hard. Probably got it rigged, so that you can't win. Are you sure about that, Hichan? Wahahaha, okay, we'll see. It should be around here somewhere. But where are you going to keep your fish? Do you have a bowl for it? Well, no. Say it. Maybe he'll eat it. I was going to give it to one of you lovely girls. But you know you don't say that. Oh god. Ha 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 ha. Ah ha 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 ha. Kill me now. Alright, Chan, if we win any fish, we'll give them to you. Oh really? Another game? Fine then. Shizune pushes me excitedly towards the booth, trying to hide the enthusiasm in her eyes. Fortunately, the two of them fail to catch a single fish, but I don't do any better. Oh, damn it. I can't help but laugh as immediately afterwards they start taking me towards a particularly large colourful stall that I helped build. Wait, isn't this Lily's stall? I remember this one. It had been a real pain in the ass to make. The booth runner, an average looking guy with... oh, okay, maybe not. Guy brown hair snaps to attention when he sees us walking over. I notice two things. First, it's one of those games where you throw a ball at a pyramid of opaque bottles and try to knock over as many as possible. Oh, this is the one that's always rigged. Always. 4 balls for 50 yen. That's pretty good. Which is 50 yen in normal money. Well, not normal money, that's wrong, but in dollars. Beacon, there are instructions on how to play in Braille. Ah, it is Lily's stall. I almost want to say something, and look to see if Shizune and Misha see it as well. Either way, they don't, or they don't find it strange at all. Hey, it's good to see you, Hakamichi. Thank you so much for your help with this booth. Having fun? Don't know where this voice came from. Shizune glances towards Misha, who signs everything to her in a flash, then beams at the operator. I'm sure this was Lily's stall. Haha, it was nothing at all, really. Yeah, this is great. I think the best festival we've put together yet. Shiraki, we'd like to play this. That's okay, right? Of course, it would be really great if you would just give your cute, hard-working student council representative a surprise for all the hours we put into making all of this possible. Ha ha ha! Ha ha! No. If anything, Shiraki has balls. Hey, I built this stall. It was a back-breaking job too. I wasted 2 hours of my life. I think I deserve at least a free round. And me? Me too. After some hesitation, he eventually gives in and hands us each 4 balls with a shrug. Now I have 6 balls. Barely a second later, Shizune and Misha dump theirs in front of me. What gives? Don't tell me that after making such a big deal out of it, you two aren't going to even play. Not after the way we ganged up on Shiraki. Yeah. Yeah. You stay out of this, please. Shizune turns to me and begins waving her hand dismissively. Misha appears torn between translating for her and consoling the booth operator. Ahahaha, Hachan, when's your sense of chivalry? Besides, I, Shichan, have a policy against throwing balls, but you like playing with them, right? 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 Especially mine, if you know what I'm saying. Ah, sorry Hachan, I don't know if my aim is that good either. You must be pretty good at these things though, right? Right? It shouldn't be a problem for you. This looks simple enough. The bottles aren't even that far away. The only challenge is that these, wiffle balls? Wiffle balls? What are wiffle balls? I throw one at the bottles hard and it bounces off unceremoniously. The hell? Yeah. It's not as easy as it looks. There's water inside the bottles. Trade secret. It's not very fair. This must be why it's 4 balls for 50 yen. How devious. Come on, Hachan, you can knock them down. You have 11 more chances. Go! Maybe you should do it. Shizune, do you want to try? Shizune emphatically shakes her head from side to side. I laugh. This is actually pretty fun. Winding up, I throw another ball at the pyramid of bottles and manage to get them to budge, just slightly. Come on, Hisao, I know you've got a better arm than that. Both Shizune and Misha are casting long glances towards a doll shaped like a cat. All in all, they really aren't that different. Sometimes I wonder if Shizune would sound like Misha if she could talk. God, I hope not. No, they're not alike. I throw another ball, realizing that it's actually quite simple. If I can hit 2 bottles in the bottom row at the same time, it's an easy win. Already, a small crowd is beginning to gather, so the pressure is really on me. 9 more shots. Sounded like you just broke your leg. Winding up it like a baseball pitcher, I throw as hard as I can, and the bottles come tumbling down. Yes! That is one ugly prize. Triumphantly, I claim my girlish cat doll prize, and Misha laughs uproariously, as if it was her who won it. Don't give it to Misha, don't you dare give it to Misha, you give it to Shizune. Shizune stares at me with her usual blank expression. It's clear she wants the doll too. Hachan, congratulations! What are you going to do with that doll? There is no right answer. I have to tread carefully. I do not know. That's not treading carefully. You just give it to Shizune. Well, I'll take it if you don't want it. Unless you wanted to keep it for yourself, Hachan. I didn't know you liked dolls. How delicate. I don't. I have no use for this. And I just throw it in the bin. Can I have it then? Wait, is this Misha talking or is it Shizune talking? Your eyes are drilling into my soul. This is a decision I don't want to make. I turn back to the booth. Hey, have you more than one of this doll? Actually, yeah, just one more. Okay, set everything up again. I want to try for that one as well. Ooh, good move. Bold move, very ballsy. I still have 8 tries. As soon as the game is set up again, I throw as hard as I can, but miss. You are a failure. Ha ha ha, trying to win another one? Taking the easy way out, Hachan? Yeah, you are. If it's that easy, you can try it. No thanks. Say, Hachan, can you at least put the doll down while you throw the balls? No. There's only one more left. You had better get it. If you fail, I'll kill you. Jesus. What a clever way to duck out of giving me the doll, though. And by me, I mean me. Ha 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 ha, just kidding. I can see Misha didn't mean any harm from it, and Shizune seems to enjoy her joke, smiling at it, but she looks a little depressed afterwards. I decide to hand her the doll. At least while I'm trying to win the other one, it's kind of hard to aim holding a giant cat. Thank you, Hachan. Hachan seems happy, Hachan, but you're going to win one for me too, right? That is what I'm trying to do, isn't it? Yeah, get the fuck out of the way, mate. Yeah, get out of my way. I need to do this. I throw again, but my aim is way off this time. Oh, come on, Hisao, you can do this. My arm here feels kind of heavy as well, as if blood isn't flowing to it properly. I scold myself mentally, thinking that it's pathetic. I can get tired from something like that. Then I realise maybe it's because of my heart. If it is, then I don't know what to think. Oh god, I thought that was my heart just then. It's depressing that even something as small as this is enough to make me realise my own mortality. I guess there won't ever be a time when I'll be able to forget about it. Even today, when I thought I would be able to just enjoy myself on this beautiful night and in this beautiful place, I can't escape the reason why I'm here. I've never felt so at peace in my life, in this place which is like nowhere else I've ever been. It's hard now to keep from thinking the unthinkable. You've thrown about 3 balls now and missed all of them. That I may just have been sent here to die. Oh, way to take a depressing side on that. Jesus, that escalated quickly. These past few days have been some of my best of my life. The first time in a long time that I've ever felt truly alive. But in the end, I'm someone who finds himself reminded every time that he climbs too many stairs or throw a ball too hard that he could die at any second. I've always been limited by this. I feel depressed by that, and angry as well. In the end, I care about my life, and I enjoy it. And now it's more transient than ever before. I wonder what it will finally do to me, when it will finally do me in. It could be anything. If I'm this weak and pathetic, a bad fall, a punch to the chest, a stray baseball, I've now lost my will to keep playing this game, but I'll keep playing anyway. Oh my god, you are kidding me. Throwing a ball, and you're gonna get arrhythmia. Suddenly, I feel a split-second sensation of pain in my chest. It comes and goes instantaneously, but it's enough to make me stumble just a bit. She soon jumps back, startled. She comes closer, staring at me with concern. Misha puts her hand on my shoulder. Hey Hachan, are you okay? Yeah, I'm fine. I don't really feel too good right now. I think I'm sick. I don't think I can go on. Misha frowns. Don't strain yourself. If you're that sick, you'll just make yourself sicker. Look, the festival is just getting started, and we've been playing games for a while. We can take a little break if you're tired. Good idea, Hachan. I'm feeling a little tired too. I think we're all a little worn out. Running all over the school, Hachan. I nod. They don't seem to notice anything unusual. That's good. I don't know why you're so hesitant to tell people of your disability. Walk through the sea of people, with Misha cheerfully pointing out the faces of everyone she knows. Shizune holds the stuffed cat in her arms, cradling it. Hanson minus. It seems like they're having fun. Suddenly, I feel a pang of guilt. Because of my poor health, we all had to stop. Chan, we're both feeling kind of hungry. How about you? Not as hungry as I could be, but I do want something to eat. That's good enough for Chan. So what should we get to eat? It doesn't really matter to me. How about sandwiches then? We'll need something to drink too. This will get everything. There's a club in my not in my home team. Whoa, what? Soon looks at me and smiles. I realise she might be trying to cheer me up with a joke. I laugh. I hope that wasn't a forced laugh, Hisao. I hope you absolutely, genuinely enjoyed that. But Chan, it's getting kind of crowded, so we might not be able to eat here. It's getting kind of loud too. Maybe we should go eat up on the roof. Fine with me. It might be a nice view. There could be a little breeze. Okay then, I guess I should get the food and drinks now, so I'll see you two then. Woo! We're going up there just with Shizune alone. Misha gives a clumsy wave and then runs off. Before, I didn't notice how the paper lanterns look illuminating the dark night, but now that I'm able to see, it's really an amazing sight, just like Shizune. Fireflies float overhead, their soft glow making it look as if it's snowing lights in the night sky. This type of thing would be impossible to see in the city. Oh, whoa! What are you doing that for? Shizune tugs at my sleeve impatiently and crosses her arms, frowning as if to show displeasure at me for getting distracted. Oh, right. Sorry. You know I don't know how to read sign language, and you should know that she isn't able to hear you, so what the fuck did you say that for? Maybe you should carry a pen and paper with you at all times, so that... Seeing as how, come to think of it, it is kind of stupid for me to have said that to a deaf person. She wouldn't have heard it. Whoa, who's I shrugged, hoping to show her that I don't understand. She soon shakes her head and dismisses it with a wave of her hand. Maybe I should get around to asking Misha for some lessons on sign language. You don't say! I think that would be a really good idea. Climbing up onto the roof, I find myself in awe again at the sheer size of this school. The grounds are so expansive, I can't believe I hadn't realised it before. As I walk across the roof, trailing behind Shizune, I can't help but be taken in by the stars shining in the sky. Now would be a perfect time for you to hold hands with Shizune. Shizune and I sit down on a bench. She seems like she's in a good mood as she smiles softly while the breeze blows through her hair. We look down at the festival, which looks like a sea of glowing amber lanterns and waving paper fans teeming with people, some of them festively dressed in yukata. In fact, most of the girls seem to be wearing yukata. I wonder why Shizune and Misha didn't dress up today. The two of them would look nice in yukata. I briefly think about what type yukata. Shizune would likely go with something traditional, however Misha is a bit harder to place. Misha arrives panting as she runs to us, trying to keep the food in her arms from falling. Setting everything on the ground, she lets herself drop backwards. That took a while. Come on, you two didn't tell me what you wanted, so I got some rice punch, some sandwiches, and some candy too. A little bit of everything. Did you shout too? That's great, let's dig in. Oh, I'm losing my voice. Someone gave me a fucking cold, so now I'm dying. It's alright. Misha takes a bite out of a small triangular sandwich. So, Chan, what did you think of the festival? It's nice, isn't it? Yeah. The stars are nice tonight. This couldn't have been a more perfect day. The sound of people talking below us is like faint music alongside the chirping of crickets in the distance. I take a sip from the can of punch and look over at Misha, who looks as if she's sleeping comfortably with her back stretched out and a half-full can of apple juice balanced on her stomach. Shizune sits with her legs drawn close to her, rocking back and forth slowly like an impatient child as she stares up at the sky. The two of them are so cute. I look around and can see many students holding hands with their girlfriends or their boyfriends. Not too far from us on this roof, there are couples gazing up at the stars or down at the lights of the festival, holding each other's hands. Maybe this is the time you should hold Shizune's hand. Part of me wants that. Do it, Hisao. Do it. Do it. This is your time to shine, baby. The night sky, stars in the sky, it's a beautiful setting. If you hold Shizune's hand now, she will love you forever. Looking at Shizune and Misha, I wonder if maybe I should ask one of them out someday. I wonder if it would be worth the risk. Do it! Do it, fucking do it! The golden hands moving across the face of the delicate watch on Shizune's wrist catch my eye, and I see that it's getting kind of late, but the festivities are still going strong. Don't you dare think of leaving! What are you doing? You're supposed to hold Shizune's hand. Shizune is still holding the stuffed cat I won by the paw. She notices me looking at it. Offhandedly, she offers it to me. I smile, wanting to ask her what I would do with it, but she wouldn't be able to understand me. I shake my head and try my best to tell her to keep it, hoping she'll understand. As I look out towards the school, I can see before me so many people, of all of which are happy and cheerful. Watching them makes me feel content. This really was something. Today was worth it. But I still can't shake the feeling of guilt and melancholy from earlier. They keep hanging on to me, and I can't let them go. Shizune signs something to me, and I can't understand her. No matter what I say, she won't be able to hear me. I can't understand you, Shizune. Well, whatever. I wonder if we both consider ourselves at fault for this. Anyway, I'm sorry for not being able to understand. You know, I'm almost glad that you tried to coerce me into coming here. If I attempt to date you though, I might have to think more about that side of you. Misha's right there. She's gonna hear all this and... No, actually, I'm glad. Today was nice. You would be cuter if you smiled more. You have a nice smile. Frustrated, she stands up, arms behind her back, looking authoritative and confident against the backdrop of stars. She want a hug? She wants a hug! Suddenly, Shizune throws her arms out towards me, the open sky seeming to hold it between her hands. It's as if she's telling me to look at everything in front of me. No! She wants a fucking hug! Or at least I want a hug, and that's what I'm thinking. Oh, damn it. The school bathed with the festival glow. Look at how far away from her I am now. Glow and lit up with the colourful yukata. I think that's how you pronounce it. The roof illuminated by fireflies, the sky so vast that it imposes the feeling of awe onto you. What does she want? It slowly dawns on me with time. This beautiful scene before me is proof that there are things wonderful enough that spoiling them with a bad mood would be unforgivable. And I can feel the weight of Shizune's personality pressing the point further. Thanks, I guess. I look away, but then Shizune grabs me by the shoulder, watch her brushing against my cheek. With her left hand, she points up at the sky. Aww. Fireworks! With the faint pops, fireworks begin to go off in the sky, each one spreading a shower of bright colours that slowly fade into the dark, giving me a seizure. I can't even recall the last time I saw fireworks at all, much less a display this large. Not to mention it seems that they're being launched from the school. It's almost impossible to believe. The lights in the sky mingle with the second salvo from the town below, and they seem timed to complement each other like the two parts of a duet. They continue for maybe 15 more minutes and then stop. Wow, that's a long fireworks display. Shizune realizes her hand is still on my shoulder and withdraws it carefully, looking a little uncomfortable. Aww. Regaining her composure, she grins with her hands on her hips and her chest thrust out in front of her. It's in these moments that she seems most like a regular teenage girl, energetic, happy, and carefree. I eat thoughtfully with Shizune, the two of us looking out at the gradually thinning crowds below in silence. She sits leaning forward slightly, her chin resting softly on her hands and a contented look on her face with just a hint of wistfulness. I want one of those artistic, like scenes with where there were heaps with Lily and Hanako, but I haven't seen one with Shizune yet, apart from when we were at the Shanghai, but that had Misha in the picture. I just want Shizune. all the while still gently holding onto the stuffed cat's paw. I start feeling tired and tell her that I'll see her and Misha tomorrow. Oh, goddamn, without even realizing that she can't hear me, and then start walking back to the dorms. I feel warm and alive, even in this chilly night air. The image of Shizune standing forcefully before the stars themselves, denying my self-pity, does not leave my mind easily. If it only takes a moment for there to be love, I think I may be falling in love with her. That's fast, just a little bit. It's very fast. Ooh, this is what I wanted. He's learning. Oh, he's not learning. Look at this big gap between it. You two need to get closer. Hey, see what I said? Oh, look, fucking Misha stalking in the back. Oh, what the hell? She went from smiley to... Oh. She was blushing a bit there. I saw a little bit of blush. I saw it. Jesus, that's a lot of paperwork. My God. That was cute. Shizune's a very confident person, isn't she? I think that's her biggest trait. The next morning, I recall what a perfect night last night was. So much so that I can't stop thinking about it. It's probably not the most appropriate time to reminisce, since I have a test first period. Sorry. Ah, it's so unfair. How can they do this? They hold a festival that is the culmination of what has to be at least a few weeks worth of work on a Sunday, and then follow up with exams starting the very next morning. It's school. Teachers hate you. They do this because they hate you. It's torture. It's got to be some kind of sick joke. I'm not too worried about it, but I wonder if they really couldn't have held off this for at least another week. Well, at least the weather this morning is nice enough that I can study outside before class. Wish my school had a really nice, cool greenery sort of outside like this, that I could go outside and actually study, but where I live sort of tends to have all 4 seasons in one day. It fucking sucks, so you can't really stay outside for very long because you'll stay out there for maybe half an hour, maybe an hour at most, and then it'll get either really windy and cold, or it'll start raining, or, you know, it doesn't stay sunny very long. It's disappointing. It's a lot more refreshing out here than it would be in the classroom, not to mention with how quiet it is. I'm starting to think that everyone else will be sleeping in pretty late today. I put down the notes I'm reviewing for a second and stare out at the school grounds, still littered with festival stalls. Looking at them now in the daytime, without paper lanterns or crowds of people to draw my attention away from them, I noticed something peculiar. A lot of the stalls that Shizune, Misha and I visited last night also happened to be the ones that we worked on. It's cute. Did Shizune come up with this? It had to be intentional, especially knowing her. Did she hope that I would catch on and see the fruit of our labours? At least she didn't say the fruit of our loins. Hey, it's Shizune. I hear the footsteps crunching the grass behind me and turn around. I feel slightly paranoid, but all I find is Shizune standing there with an innocuous look on her face. Good morning. Why do I keep forgetting that she can't hear me? I did the same with Lily. Oh, look at that over there. Oh. It's probably because I've gotten so used to Misha translating for both of us that I haven't actually run into many situations where I was forced to acknowledge Shizune's deafness and the problems that could stem from it. I think yesterday was the first. I give her a wave anyway. I can do at least this much, but I'm not even going to pretend for a minute that I could hold up a conversation with her, considering my ignorance of sign language. You could flip the bird at her, that's about as much as I know. But that would be rude. Would it be rude to just go back to my notes? I don't really know what else I could do. Where's Misha? Why did you fucking say that? Like, I mean, I guess she can read your lips, like, of course she's going to be able to read your lips, but she's got no other form of telling you, the answer to your questions, apart from if she has a notebook or anything like that. Not just because I can't understand you. You two are always together anyway, so I'm not used to seeing you apart. I know it's silly, but for some reason talking to her makes me feel less awkward. Surprisingly, she doesn't get mad at all. She starts signing, but it's different than usual. Shizune's hands move more slowly, and the gestures are simpler. I quickly realise that this isn't sign language at all, but she's still attempting to communicate with me. So is this the sign language equivalent of breaking it down into layman's terms? I'm terrified that if I attempt to gesticulate back, I'd just look like a total dumbass. The look on Shizune's face tells me that she is starting to think that trying to have any kind of back and forth like this is not exactly the best way to accomplish things. It has to be a better way. Writing on a pad? Well, I do have paper and pencil. What else though? Cell phones? I don't really have much use for mine, so I barely carry it around, and I don't know if Shizune even has one. She takes the initiative, holding up a finger, and asks for a pause before pulling out a pad and pen from her bag and writing a single word on it. Hello. I stare blankly at her and receive a similar but somehow more intimidating stare in response. She nudges the pad in my direction forcefully, clearly wanting me to reply. Good morning. Shizune beams with a disproportionate amount of happiness. She starts twirling her pen triumphantly as she thinks about where to go from here. But come on, it's not like we just invented fire. Shizune pushes up her glasses curtly as if she had heard me, and then starts writing at a furious pace. Use the notepad. Right. I'm confused. Am I supposed to take it from her and write okay now? No, you're supposed to... This man needs some lessons in socializing 101. And flirtatious socializing 101. This is about the furthest thing I can imagine from a smooth flowing conversation. It makes me envy the ease with which Misha is able to communicate with Shizune. Yeah, you need to go talk to Misha without Shizune being there and get her to teach you some sign language. Are you studying for the test? I'm pretty sure I can get away with answering simple yes or no questions like this with nods. You are here very early. Most people sleep in late after the festival. That means you are abnormal. Oh, that's nice. Is it so? You're here too. Before handing that response back to her though, I remember what I'd noticed earlier. An ad. Yesterday was fun. I noticed today that I built a lot of the stalls we went to. Maybe that's why they were so familiar. Was this another game? Oh, you pissed her off. It's not hard to piss you off, is it Shizune Misha? Is it Shizune Misha? Is it Shizune? She shakes her head from side to side indignantly. No tricks. I thought that because you had made those stalls that they were the most important ones. You had to visit them because everyone should be able to appreciate the fruit of their labours. I wanted you to be able to see and enjoy what you had done. I'm sort of touched. Still, I have to wonder why she would go so out of her way, and I ask as much in my response. Because you were depressed. I want to say that I was depressed for days, but stop. It's true, I was moping quite a bit and not being too subtle about it half the time. Either, so it's possible that she knew. Was everything she did just to cheer me up then? Thanks. I mumble it before I can catch myself, but Shizune doesn't seem to care. I write it down instead and she nods once, as if unused to it. The silence between us grows more vast. With each passing second, there's nothing I can do to break it. Having to write everything down on paper kind of destroys any hope of trying to be casual. Good luck on the exam. Shizune pushes the pad right in front of my eyes, breaking my concentration, taking the initiative again as always. As she walks into the school building, I can't help feeling a little sad. Aww. That felt like the longest 20 minutes of my life, and all because it's so alien to me. I have a face-to-face conversation with someone by passing notes to each other that I can't help coming up blank most of the time. It makes me want to learn sign language. That's easier said than done, although in a school like Yamaku they might very well have sign language classes. In that case there would be little reason not to pursue this. Especially if you're going after Shizune, which you are. The only person who I can think to ask at the moment is Misha. How badly do I want to know this? There's two options, wait until after class or go look for her now. I guess I'll go now, but I'm not certain where she is. My best bet would be to start searching for her in the girls' dorms though. After all, if she wasn't with Shizune, that's probably the only place where she would be. She probably isn't even woken up yet. A guy casually prowling around the girls' dorm early in the morning is unacceptable, but asking Misha about sign language classes in front of Shizune would just be unthinkable. She has to come to school sometime. After all, we're in the same class, so she has to take the test. If I wait here, I'll be sure to see her sooner or later. I just hope she doesn't walk past me while I'm flipping through my notes. It turns out to be a pretty long wait. As students file into the school, I wonder if Misha is going to be late. Eventually I catch sight of her. While she bounces across the grounds, it hits me that I have to be blind to miss her with incredibly distinctive hair. Hi Hachan, good morning! Yeah, I might end it there. Yeah, so I hope you enjoy these parts. I will see you next part, everybody.